from the Red Barn here in Batavia, Ohio. We are ready for our next matchup. It is a Lumberjack Strap Match. And the participants, Quinten Lee, the current HWA Cruiserweight champion, going against Rory Fox. And Isaac, as you know, Rory Fox came down at our HWA TV show and pretty much stole the Cruiserweight title from Quinten Lee.
Well, that indeed, Michael. Rory Fox is not the current Cruiserweight champion. Quinten Lee is, but Rory Fox came out to the ring wearing that belt, saying, Quinten, if you want your belt back, you have to take it off of me. Of course, it should be the opposite. Has to be getting under the skin of Quinten Lee a little bit. Rory Fox also came out with one of those leather straps. Now gives it to Matt Stryker at ringside. We've got many Lumberjacks of HWA surrounding this ring, all with the leather straps. Quinten Lee and Rory Fox definitely want to keep this one inside the ring.
All right, this matchup has started. And you can hear the fans here at the Red Barn saying some negative comments towards Quinten Lee, the current Cruiserweight champion. And wait a minute, what is... Oh, he can't get out for very far because they've got the Lumberjacks there down at ringside demanding that he gets back in.
Well, as smart a man as high IQ Quinten Lee is, trying to buy some time, get outside that ring. Shark Boy right there, strapping the calf area of Quinten Lee. Both men need to keep this in the center of the ring. Brian Johnson hopefully can call this one right down the middle. Quinten Lee now with a takedown.
Working on Rory Fox. And Rory Fox slowly getting up back on his feet, trying to break the hold, sends Quinten Lee to the ropes. Shoulder tackle sends him down.
Well, hopefully after this match we can find out who the real Cruiserweight champion in HWA is, although I sometimes wonder whether Quinten Lee meets that Cruiserweight cutoff or not. I'd say Rory Fox definitely does. Quinten Lee looking a little heavy, takes Rory to the outside. He better watch out. They've got those straps. Rory quick to get back in the ring.
That's one thing in a Lumberjack match. You can't stay to the outside for long. And Rory Fox just threw Quinten Lee out to the hounds. And they're attacking him right here in front of us.
This is brutal, Mike. This is one of the most brutal matches I've seen in a long time. Quinten Lee stayed to the outside of the ring for all about 5 seconds before he got everything he had to get back in the ring. Stryker teases Quinten in the corner now. Rory with the running clothesline. Bulldog headlock applied to Quinten Lee, who is down. Rory Fox going for that 3 count.
And Quinten Lee gets his hand on the rope. And looks like Rory Fox throws Quinten Lee out again. And the Lumberjacks are just taking full advantage of Quinten Lee as he gets back into the ring.
Well, I got to think the strategy in this match looks to be as much about performing in the ring as trying to toss your opponent out of the ring to get the advantage now. Rory Fox with a body slam followed by the leg drop. Clubbing away now to Quinten Lee right in the center of the ring where both competitors need to stay this match unless they want to soar back.
Irish whip Quinten Lee to the ropes. Rory Fox with the elbow. And looks like Rory Fox going to throw Quinten Lee out again.
Rory definitely getting some sadistic pleasure. You can hear the cracks along Quinten Lee getting chased around the ringside with those leather straps as Rory looks on in the ring smiling.
And I think Quinten Lee didn't see where he was going and accidentally ran into that steel pole.
Well, the Lumberjacks not all getting along. We've got the Black Melissa and Big Al arguing with Ooga Booga over here. Quinten continuing to get strapped by a member of the Black Melissa, Shark Boy, Matt Stryker. This match, Quinten Lee now appears to be cut. Blood running down the forehead of the man with the highest IQ in HWA.
No doubt Quinten Lee's busted open. Rory Fox, very aggressive in this match. And Quinten Lee head first into the turnbuckle.
Well, unfortunately, it was on the opposite side of the ring. I couldn't see the beating that Quinten Lee was taking from those leather straps, but it looks like the side must have grazed the forehead. Quinten Lee continues to bleed. Rory Fox now to the second rope, working that cut on the forehead of Quinten Lee.
Oh, and now Rory Fox is biting on Quinten Lee.
That is disgusting.
And Fox now with a cover and a kick out by Quinten Lee.
Well, Rory Fox smelling blood, looks to bite the cut of Quinten Lee now with the closed fist right to Quinten Lee's face. Rory smiling, slapping, taunting Quinten Lee. Big chop by Rory Fox.
Rory Fox now has Quinten Lee right where he wants him. And looked like Rory Fox is using some close fists there. I don't know. Quinten Lee now to the ropes.
Quinten Lee now slams Rory down, who has a little bit of Quinten's blood on him. Now it's Rory Fox's turn. The militia strapping away on Rory. He needs to get back into the ring.
Rory Fox getting attacked on the outside. And looks like Matt Stryker was getting a few swats into the militia. And Rory Fox gets thrown back in.
Well, it looked like Matt Stryker and Sharkboy protecting Rory a little bit. Quinten Lee now hooking the leg of Rory Fox, suplex, going for the 3 count. I gotta wonder how much pleasure these Lumberjacks get from strapping away on these 2 HWA superstars in the ring. A little bit sadistic, but a fun night for the Lumberjacks, definitely.
Oh, you know, they gotta love that. And Quinten Lee throws Fox to the outside once again.
There it is, this match, a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of brawling. Rory Fox getting clubbed away. Quinten Lee able to catch his breath. Rory has Quinten Lee's blood running down his body. Quinten Lee continues to bleed, drives the big boot right into the face of Rory Lee now.
And the cover, hooks the leg, only gets 2. Look at the frustration of Quinten Lee. He wants to put Rory Fox away, there's no doubt about that.
Well, Brian Johnson definitely needs to watch that cut. The blood running a little more freely now over Quinten Lee's forehead. Quinten Lee has Rory in a headlock type of submission hold right now. The fans trying to cheer the original MTV superstar on.
Uh-oh, look at this. Ring shot as Quinten Lee goes head first right into the turnbuckle. Reversal, Rory Fox to the corner.
Well, a nice snap of Quinten Lee's head right into the turnbuckle. Rory Fox stomping away in the midsection of Quinten Lee. I think these Lumberjacks at ringside are a little bloodthirsty. They want some competitors out there so they can strap. I can see it in their eyes. Rory Fox going for that 3 count.
That power slam that only gets 2. Suplex. Rory Fox now just Quinten Lee up on his feet. And Fox blocks the kick. And Quinten Lee goes down to the mat.
Well, with that blood continuing to flow down Quinten Lee's forehead, you got to wonder how long this match is going to go before the vision could possibly be impaired of the Cruiserweight champion. Rory Fox attempts another pin, only gets a 2 count. Both men coming back to their feet. Quinten Lee normally would jump out of the ring here to try to regroup. Unfortunately, in this match, we've got many HWA competitors here with those leather straps.
The Lumberjacks pull out Quinten Lee. I think and Rory Fox over the top rope just levels everybody.
Rory Fox, of course, with that flying cross body block over the top rope, now throwing Quinten Lee back in the ring. The superstars clubbing each other now more than they are the contestants in this Cruiserweight title. Rory Fox coming up the top, looks to go for a high-risk maneuver on the top rope now. Missile drop kick by Rory Fox. Pandemonium's breaking out here. We've got Sharkboy and Cody Hawk right in our face at ringside.
Meanwhile, in the ring, it's Rory Fox and Cody Hawk. Rory Fox and Quinten Lee, And Fox now with the cover, but there's no referee. Brian Johnson's on the outside.
Well, Brian Johnson needs to realize he's the referee of the match. What the Lumberjacks do outside here is not Brian Johnson's business. Who cares? Rory Lee had a clean 3 count on Quinten Lee, but of course Brian Johnson not in position. Quinten Lee has the strap now, choking out Rory Lee. Where is Brian Johnson?
Brian Johnson's trying to get control on the outside, but what he needs to do is be on the inside of the ring. Quinten Lee with the cover only gets 2.
Well, it's good to see that even after a cheap shot by Quinten Lee trying to choke out Rory Fox, he was only able to get a 2 count. Hopefully that does not affect the outcome of this match. Quinten Lee now continues to club away on Rory Fox.
And Joe Lopez has come down here to ringside to try to get some order on the outside. I tell you, it's total pandemonium that's going on here. We got Ooga Booga now in the ring, going after number 1.
Well, the point of having these Lumberjacks here were to keep the competitors inside. Now the Lumberjacks are inside the ring. Brian Johnson might have to call for a bell. All control has been lost in this match. We've got security in the ring now. Someone needs to take control of this match. Quinten Lee has a steel chair, for crying out loud.
Oh, Roy Fox does a drop kick that backfires on Quinten Lee. And we got Lumberjacks fighting right in front of us here, fans. There's Roy Fox with the cover. Quinten Lee gets his foot on the rope.
Quinten Lee gets the foot up at the last second. Rory Fox only able to get a 2 count. Rory Lee, despite coming out to the ring with the Cruiserweight belt, is still the challenger in this match. Rory Lee needs to take that belt away. Lee pulls out a foreign object out of the knee pad. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, Brian Johnson's not seeing any of this. He's occupied with Quinten Lee. Oh! And Roy Fox nails Johnson instead of Quinten Lee. That was on accident.
Well, Rory Fox showing a little bit of a rule breaker in him. I'm surprised in this match. Quinten Lee goes for that discus punch and missed. Rory Lee with another missed punch. Forearm to the face by Quinten Lee, and Rory Fox is down. Unfortunately, so is Brian Johnson. Joe Lopez pitting, and Quinten Lee has retained his Cruiserweight belt by Joe Lopez coming in to count the 3 on Rory Fox.
Oh, you just heard the official word from Gumbo. Quinten Lee, the winner and still the Cruiserweight champion. And I tell you what a matchup this was. We had pandemonium with no doubt on the outside of the ring. We had Lumberjacks going after each other, getting involved in the match. But nevertheless, Quinten Lee still is the Cruiserweight champion.
Well, I don't think Rory Fox is happy with the results of this match, but you got to give Quinten Lee credit. He played by the rules of the match. Of course, it was a strap match. Quinten Lee smart enough to come out on top of this one, retains the belt, and will actually get to take the belt home this time.
All right, fans, we'll be back with more HWA action as we come to you from the Red Barn here in Batavia, Ohio with winter discomfort. Winter.
I won. You lost.